Hello, friend. If someone asked me what is the one skill that improved my life the most, it probably wouldn't be confidence. It wouldn't be discipline. It wouldn't even be motivation. It would be self-awareness. And honestly, I don't think enough people talk about it. Because almost every problem we try to solve in life starts with one simple thing: understanding ourselves. So in this video, I want to share why self-awareness quietly changed my life, what it actually means, and how you can start building it too. Most people think self-awareness simply means knowing yourself. And while that's partly true, it goes much deeper than that. Self-awareness is the ability to notice your own thoughts, emotions, habits, behaviors, strengths, weaknesses, values, and even the reasons behind your actions. It's becoming aware of what is happening inside you, instead of just reacting automatically. In simple words, it's understanding yourself, not just who you are, but why you are the way you are. And honestly, I think that's one of the most valuable skills anyone can have. Now, a lot of people believe they're already self-aware. I used to think that too. I thought, obviously I know myself, I've been living with myself my whole life. But the truth is, most of us only know the surface version of ourselves. We know what we like, what we dislike, maybe our hobbies, maybe our goals. But do we actually know why certain things hurt us so much? Why we react the way we do? Why we keep repeating the same mistakes? Why we procrastinate? Why we compare ourselves? Why we seek validation? Most of the time, we don't. We simply react without understanding ourselves first. That's why self-awareness isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. The reason many people never become self-aware is because they stop observing themselves. They become so busy living life that they never pause to understand the person who's living it. And the funny thing is, we spend so much time trying to understand other people. We notice their personalities, their habits, their strengths and weaknesses. But when it comes to ourselves, we rarely stop and ask, why did I react like that? Or what am I actually feeling? We just keep moving. And over time, we slowly lose touch with ourselves without even realizing it. Personally, becoming self-aware started with curiosity. I became curious about myself. Whenever I reacted emotionally, whenever I felt anxious, whenever I made a mistake, I stopped asking, why is this happening? And started asking, why am I reacting this way? That one small change completely shifted how I looked at myself. Instead of judging myself, I started observing myself. I wasn't trying to prove that I was good or bad. I was simply trying to understand who I really was. And honestly, that's when everything slowly started making sense. I once came across an analogy that explained self-awareness perfectly. It compared self-awareness to an onion. Every layer you peel reveals another layer underneath it. At first, you only know the obvious things about yourself. Then you discover your habits, then your fears, then your beliefs, then your values, then the experiences that shaped you. And the deeper you go, the more you understand yourself. That's why I don't think self-awareness ever truly ends. There is always another layer to discover because we're constantly changing. We grow, we learn, we fail, we heal, and with every experience, another layer appears. The good thing is that building self-awareness isn't as complicated as people make it sound. Sometimes it's as simple as slowing down for a few minutes every day and asking yourself honest questions. What am I feeling right now? Why did that situation affect me so much? What habit is helping me? What habit is hurting me? You can journal if you like. You can reflect after your day ends. You can simply sit quietly for a while without distracting yourself. The method doesn't matter as much as the consistency, because the more consistently you observe yourself, the more familiar you become with yourself. For me, becoming self-aware felt like removing a blindfold from my eyes. It was almost shocking how little I actually knew about myself before. Once I understood my strengths, I started using them better. Once I understood my weaknesses, I stopped pretending they didn't exist and started improving them. Once I understood my emotions, I stopped fighting them and started managing them. It genuinely felt like I finally had a map of myself. And when you have a map, making decisions becomes so much easier. You know what aligns with your values. You know what kind of people are good for you. You know what habits help you grow. You know what things slowly destroy your peace. The better you understand yourself, the better decisions you make for yourself. And better decisions quietly create a better life. One thing I would say, though, is don't become hyper-aware of yourself. There's a difference between understanding yourself and overanalyzing every little thing you do. The goal isn't to criticize yourself every second. The goal is simply to understand yourself with honesty and kindness. Observe yourself, learn from yourself, grow with yourself, but don't become your own harshest critic. So if there's one skill I genuinely think everyone should build, it's self-awareness. Because confidence becomes easier when you understand yourself. Discipline becomes easier when you understand yourself. Healing becomes easier when you understand yourself. Growth becomes easier when you understand yourself. Almost everything starts with knowing the person you're trying to improve. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.